Hello everyone, myself Rahul Patil. Today we are going to discuss about formulation and evaluation of polyherbal toothpaste under the guidance of Principal Nitin Moire and Professor Bhagyashree Chaudhary. So let's begin. As we know, one of the most common chronic oral infection in the world is dental caries. Oral pathogenic microorganisms have been the cause of dental plaques, dental caries as well as gingival and periodontal disease. Streptococcus mutans is one of the main opportunistic pathogen of dental caries, which is responsible for the formation of dental plaques and cavities. Other microorganisms associated with this oral condition includes Escherichia coli, Oriceus, and Candida species. Albicans is most frequent is isolated from the oral cavities with poor oral hygiene. The formulation ingredient of commercial toothpaste are mostly chemical substances such as fluoride and whitening agents. The literature contains evidence regarding the adverse effects of fluoride and bleaching agents used in the commercial toothpaste. So, with this background in mind, the present study aimed to formulate a polyherbal toothpaste without any fluoride or whitening agents and evaluates its antimicrobial property. The main ingredient of the toothpaste includes the leaf extract of neem, clove buds, and babool leaves. To formulate and evaluate an chemical-free polyherbal toothpaste having wide range of medicinal use to treat the dental related problems. Identification and collection of leaves. Neem leaves. The botanical name of the neem is Azadirachta indica, belonging to family Melaceae. The neem show therapeutic role in the health management due to the rich source of various type of ingredients. The most important active constituent is azadirachtin and the other are nimbolene, nimbine, nimbidine, nimbidol, sodium nimbinate, jejunine, salanine and quercetin. The neem is widely known as for its antibacterial property and oral deodorant. Babool. The biological name of the babool is gum arabic tree, belonging to family Fabaceae. The active constituent of babool is gallic acids and tannins. Uses. It has antibacterial property and maintain gum health and makes teeth strong. The babool tree are large and elliptical. Usually the length of babool tree can be 16 to 32 inches long. Clove. Biological name of clove is Cesium aromaticum, belonging to family Myrtle. Active constituent of clove are eugenol, cinnamaldehyde and thymol. Uses. Anti-ulcer property by eugenol reduce sore gums. Great for people suffering from bad breath and cavities, and also reduce toothaches. Clove is small reddish brown flower buds with upper crown and hypanthium. The hypanthium is subcylindrical and tapering at the end. Extraction of leaf. The collected leaves were dried under the sun for 3 days and triturated. 100 g of neem powder was placed into the thimble and placed in the Soxhlet chamber. 500 ml of selected solvents were placed into a round bottom flask and assembled for Soxhlet extractor. Then the distillation process was begun. After they completed the extraction process, the solvent and the extractor were placed on the water bath to evaporate the solvent. Extraction of babool. The babool bark was dried in a hot air oven at 60 degrees Celsius and made in powder form in a mortar and pestle. A total of 25 g of powder was acquired and mixed with 100 ml of ethanol. This solution was kept for 24 hours in a sterile container. The solution was brought to 1/4 of its original volume by heating it up to 80 to 90 degrees Celsius in a water bath. The concentrated extract was filtered with the filter paper. Extraction of clove oil. The plant 100 g of dried and ground clove buds in 500 ml flask was submitted to the hydrodistillation for 4 to 6 hours and steam distillation for 8 to 10 hours. The volatile distillate was then collected until no oil drops out. The volatile distillate was saturated with sodium chloride and added with some ether. Then the ether layer and hydro layer were divided by the funnel. After they dehydrated by anhydrous sodium sulfate, the ether layer was extracted and heated in 60 degree water bath to make oil to be concentrated and ether to be recovered. Materials required for this formulation. One formulation of herbal toothpaste is prepared by using different ingredients like calcium carbonate as abrasive, glycerin as humectant, sodium lauryl sulfate as a detergent and foaming agent, peppermint oil as a flavoring agent, sodium benzoate as a preservative, and sodium saccharin as a sweetener. In addition, an anti-inflammatory substance derived from clove oil is included. A method used for formulation of polyherbal toothpaste is homogeneous by using mortar and pestle for the formation of base. These are the ingredients and their concentration used in the formulation. There are two methods for the formulation of polyherbal toothpaste. First is dry gum method. In this method, all the solid components of the formulation like abrasive agent, binding agent, etc., except the surfactants are mixed together in a dry mixer. The mixer may be agitated, which consists of slow rotating blades. Wet gum method. The solid ingredients excluding the surfactants are then gradually added to the mucilage with uniform mixing in an agitation mixture in order to form an homogeneous paste. The remaining ingredients, that is the surfactant and the flavoring agents, coloring agents, are added under the vacuum to the homogeneous paste. Preparation of the base. The solid ingredient like calcium carbonate, sodium lauryl sulfate, glycerin, sodium benzoate, sodium saccharin were weighed accurately as mentioned in the formula, and sieve was used, sieve number 80, as to maintain the particle size. These ingredients were also mixed in a mortar and pestle, then triturated with precisely wet glycerin until a semi-solid substance was created. Addition of herbal ingredients. Accurately weighed herbal extract in the form of clove oil were added to the base. At the end, peppermint oil was added as a flavor. Following are the evaluation results of the polyherbal paste that was formulated in our college. Antimicrobial activity of the toothpaste. The disc diffusion method was used to conduct an in vitro antibacterial research of the prepared paste against pathogenic bacteria strain of E. coli utilizing soybean casein digest medium. When E. coli cells were first grown, they tended to multiply in agar plates. The plates were streaked with inoculum first. Then 5 mm diameter boards were created into the medium with a sterile cork borer. The agar plate surface was rotated to provide an even dispersion of inoculum through the hole. The prepared paste and commercial formulation were then inserted into the boards of the cultural plates. The plates were wrapped in paraffin, labeled and incubated for 24 hours at 37 degrees Celsius. After a 24-hour incubation period, each plate was examined. The diameter of zone of inhibition was measured in millimeter with a ruler. A standard of ciprofloxacin 5 microgram per ml was used, shown zone inhibition of 36 mm, and given the parameter, the color was light green, odor mint essence, taste was sweet, stability was stable, spread ability was easily spreadable, abrasiveness was good, and the foam ability was as well good. Benefits of the herbal toothpaste. It's less abrasive than the mainstream toothpaste, which can actually cause your gum to prematurely recede. It is kinder to the environment. The excess toothpaste that goes down your drain eventually makes its way to the ocean. You can help protect the environment by using earth-friendly ingredients, the more sustainable to produce. By opting for natural and renewable ingredients, you are opting for a more people and earth-friendly product. The following conclusion can be derived from the finding of this inquiry. This herbal toothpaste plays an important role in maintaining oral hygiene and avoiding dental caries, and it is also safer and has less negative effects than chemically based synthetic toothpaste. All commercially available herbal toothpaste and lab-made versions were accessed and compared to Bureau of Indian Norm Standards. Toothpaste that has been especially formulated is capable of maintaining tooth and oral hygiene and has antibacterial activity against microorganisms such as E. coli in the exploratory in vitro studies. Herbal toothpaste was found to be similar effective as commercial available toothpaste in terms of all toothpaste evaluation parameters. By expanding natural ingredients for making more and safer natural medicines, the design herbal toothpaste has a bright future in research and dental care for the public, society and nation. It was determined that the developed herbal toothpaste was of good grade. That's it for this video. Thank you everyone.